Good morning. It's Tuesday morning. Orville is getting worse. David is getting worse. It's on to see him treat everybody nice. I mean, Orville treats everybody nice. Everybody. Everybody but me. Is the black gangs of North Long Beach spent as much energy as they do bringing out immorals to Orville. Yesterday was a Mexican. I am not well. My surgery is July 1st. I need Orville to pay the rent, but it's not gonna happen. Orville was very bad yesterday, like he is every day. Orville gets angry because without me there, like Orville says, those whores are not free. They gotta pay. They're not only I have to know. He's very mean. He's very nasty. Orville is of Lucifer, just like you are. You know, yesterday he came to the truck, because he comes to the truck. He came to the truck for no reason at all. Orville always acts like this at this time. Rick has already left for home. I'm in pain. My left breast hurts. I'm sure it just hurts. Anyway, every day at the same time, he gets upset. Every time. He yells at me terribly. Everybody witnessed. Everybody witnessed. He curses me out. Yesterday he got in the car. This is what happened. I had to use the restroom. I cannot use the water closet, the blood closet, because the gangs, the black boys come into the bathroom when I'm in there. And Orville knows that. Just like I've been raped because of Orville. Orville knows of this all, and he don't care. Anyway, now because of these new whores that have come by, I mean, you don't have no money. I mean, I try my best to keep everything. It all goes to weed. I had to use the restroom. And we spoke of it. Any place, you know, Orville is so self-important. He's very important, boy. Orville's full of shit. Orville's a fucking loser. If it wasn't for me, he wouldn't even have his fucking job. And look how he treats me. You know why Orville can't go into the store with me? Because he's like his whore boarding Washington mother and Randall. Yesterday we had agreed I would go. Mind you, he comes to the truck at 3 o'clock. Not to do anything. Just, I guess he had his whore in there. Well, anyway, I walk because I know where he puts his storage stuff. I walk over to what's taking him so long. He starts cursing me out, just like he did at the Hurlhurst, just like he does. He always has. Orville is an evil bastard. He will never have nothing because he never had nothing. He never knew how to have nothing. That poor truck is breaking down because the son of a bitch is too lazy to fix it. And everything goes to me. Yesterday I had misplaced my driver's license. I'm 62 years old. Under extreme stress, everywhere I go, it's like being in Oregon or other places where I watch extreme hate crime. But this time I'm with Orville, and this time it's from him. I ended up not going to the restroom. It's not fair. Orville is bringing horse through there. He is. He's done it before, and he's doing it again. Anyway, I went down there to the see if they had found my driver's license. It's so hard. You know, Eric Holder, you're no better than anybody else, any other elected leader. I know y'all are NSAing me. I know you are. And you do nothing, Eric Holder. Nothing. Orville was mean yesterday, he'll be mean today, and he's got a plan. He wants me to park on the asphalt away from that building for Leviticus station where those whores come in. After he went back to break, I walked over to the park because I knew that there was a black man with that Mexican hole. One of them was sent out for Orville. Look, black people of America, I know you have no empathy or compassion because I see it in your children. You don't give a fuck, you're just like Orville. Do you know this son of a bitch is blaming me because of that matter? And he thinks it's fun. The Korean whore didn't come out yesterday. I guess you're reading my Facebook, you son of a bitch. I don't go through enough. I have surgery July 1st at 6 a.m. in the morning. I'm going to take my computer and I'm going to do a YouTube channel before I go in. On the day of surgery, I will close my Facebook. I only want my people that I have chosen as acquaintance to have access to it. Facebook changes its rules so much. They want to put me to sleep to have surgery. I don't trust them. At Good Samaritan, they shot me up with sodium pentothal and asked me questions. That was Diane Johnson and Dr. David Dr. David Kowalski, with the permission of Good Samaritan. This was in 2005. in January 5th. Then they let me walk the breast cancer for 11 more months. That I must have surgery while I'm still with this sore. Because David is a sore. I have seen the devil through David. And one time was enough. We were laying in that same bed. I turned around. I'm always in grace. I turn around and I'm stunned. Orville has 4 eyes. 2 on each side. His lid was closed. The eyes were looking at me, speaking to me. Not words, but just, I don't know how to explain it. I sat there for a long time speaking to the devil. In order to go to Christ, you must be sent by God. Orville does not know God. Orville uses the Lord as a tool, as he does me. He wants me to park on the asphalt, so it's easy. Now I want to ask the Mexicans that work there. Y'all see what Orville is doing. Y'all don't seem bothered. You see that I am grace. Y'all even see that Mexican whore that black boy is in. These are strong black men. You can't change them. You can't. That Joseph kid, it's just like David. I should be in Ramona housing by myself. Those people I will have nothing to do with. Nothing. I have treated all of them with the highest of respect, and they have done nothing but bring in their. They have brought in their Lucifer just to home. Black gangs of North Long Beach, I'm wrong. You will walk your life until it's time. Because what's coming you're not prepared for. Yesterday there's a store there that sells wigs. Sells wigs. I bought my ribbons from my hat. Let me tell you. I treat everyone like I wish I were treated. It never happened. I was preparing to leave. I was going to buy another scarf because I'm going to make some tops to cover my teeth. I'm not Mexican like those Mexicans. I have seen Mexican women wearing nylons as leggings. Leggings are what they are. It's leggings. I have arrived not to be with his soul. David is trash. Always has been. Always has been what he is. I tried so hard with this bastard. So hard. And once again, he's gonna fuck up my surgery. He is. Orville continues to buy weed, and I know he needs it. I need it. I need it badly. I'll go back to 900 Westmoreland knowing those bitches. I mean, them Mexican. You know, I think about it and I think about it and I think about it. You letting these kids come in from Mexico and all these other places. Look about the shit that's here already. Look at the shit that are here already. No, seal the borders. No child, anybody here must be sent back. Everybody. I was telling the bricklayers yesterday. A man was killed by his son in Riverside because he couldn't find a job. But yet Mexicans and Hispanics, that's Patrick, Mexicans and Hispanics can be sent back across the TJ border, come back and have a $15 an hour job. Now, Orwell was supposed to go to Wilmington with this Mexican to work in his house. I think it was a lie. I think it's one of the Mexicans that's fucking Orwell in there and just lied. He lives in Wilmington. I say this from experience. Orwell has gotten fucked for metal before and will again. David is a sore. David should have never been born. David should have been aborted. I believe in abortion. It is a right for a woman to choose if she is going to hurt another life. You should have seen this son of a bitch yesterday evening. Everybody said he takes off in the car, he's slamming the brake, he's this and that. He comes out and he's looking toward and that homeless couple, Joseph's mother and father. You motherfuckers, you stay away from me. You understand? And Joseph, you're not gonna fuck me. You're not, Joseph. I don't care how you put it in your mind. You piece of snake shit, you ain't gonna fuck me. And black gangs, I don't give a fuck how many whores you bring out. Well, I stand there, y'all gonna have to sneak them in. You're gonna have to sneak them in to the front by the office of Rick Whitecomb and bring them up. And again, I'll say, I should be in senior housing, in Ramona senior housing. I want out of Los Angeles. And I'm not going to have nothing to do with you guys. The black gangs, nothing. Fuck you. Kiss my black ass. Nothing. Just like that fat woman, that Mexican with a little baby boy. Bitch, you ought to give up that little boy. He's going to turn out just like David. Yesterday I went to the park after Gomer Powell. After the cocksucker, I want you to say that son of a bitch has cock. Likes to suck cock too. And fuck pussy. I'm not bitter, I'm pissed. Ramona Senior Housing gonna let a drunk woman go in there and be, the gangs are gonna be in there. Then they got security. That's a joke. That's a crock. I hate that I must go back there with this sword today. This motherfucker. I hate him. How to control an evil. Why must I leave Los Angeles? California. Why? Southern California. Why? Why? Because David is a soul? Because Los Angeles is now like the hate of a world power, Koreatown? Why can't I have my peace? They have a computer room on each floor. The gangs will be using the computers to to peddle their holes. The schools are letting the children come. Orville is such a dumb motherfucker. I mean, Orville, I mean, even his tricks have stole from this dumb bitch. To see the kids there, and then to see that black pimp with his whore there, amongst the children. To see the drunks. You know what I found yesterday morning in the park? Little bottles of booze. Mira cabrones, that park is for the children. That it has become a place for whores and gangs and for drunks. Baby, you decided to be a drunk. Then you had a child, and then the child is just like you. Blacks, you decided to peddle that ass. Not those children. That park belongs to the children. Let them have first dibs. And then after they're gone, they'll move on in and bring in your shit. Just think, if that black boy spent as much time as he does if these black boys spent that as much time as they do trying to harm me and entice this son of a bitch, you don't have to entice Orville. Orville, fuck you. And take your drugs. I'm not even allowed to use the bathroom outside. And it's outside. Because the black children will not leave me alone. They want to fuck an older woman, like Joseph said. I'm still flowing. Orville will be a son of a bitch, because that's the way his whore mother, Ann Randall from Oregon, Washington, raised him. Orville will fuck little girls. Little girls. Little girls. Good little girls do that here in California. North of Long Beach. You're beautiful, baby. I saw your homes. You're like Texas. Beautiful. Even some of the neighborhoods in Hillhurst. You're normal. What's not normal is that black boy peddling those kaleidoscope of pussy. I tell you, they brought him white girls, they brought him black girls, they brought him Mexican girls, they brought him black girls, and me, they brought boys. It's hard. It's like you don't understand who I am. You judged me by Lucifer's child. Pray for me. Lucifer's got a hold of me. The closer I get to God, the stronger the Lucifer gets. I should be in Ramona's senior house. I should. I want to be on the 3rd floor because I don't want to smell the stench of evil coming in. I should be there because DLRC, Rights for Disabled. I should be there because HUD in Los Angeles not only failed me once, failed me many times. They kept throwing me off the list. As the director's son stayed in senior housing. You should put me in senior housing in Los Angeles. Now, immediately. What are you going to wait for this son of a bitch to hurt me more? I am entombed. I can't even sit on my veranda. Oh, excuse me, the International Refugee Mission veranda. Yet black children of Holden sit out there drinking, carrying on. But see, the only time a policeman or Koreatown fuck with a black is when a white USC student complains that the blacks are having too much party. I want to uplift this. It's already been 26 minutes. That's another thing. You know, YouTube, you have the technology, the ability. You should have vocoders unless you're doing a Snowden. You have vocoders. It shouldn't take this long to upload. My God, you're slow. You're like Orville. Molasses. Molasses. And you would not believe what Stephen Cooper, CEO of True Blue, Inc., 1576, Labor Ready is doing. They are supposed to, this is done electronically. I told Gomer Powell about it when we first were there. I said, Gomer, because I do call him Gomer. David is dumb. He is. He spent all his time in prison sucking cock and flipping on the bottom. His lover was David is bisexual. I want to say it. David is bisexual. His lover in prison would bring him in the women that worked there to fuck. Government. They provide everything. Supplies. This son of a bitch. He'd be screaming at me. And that Muslim homosexuals over there carrying the boards, you know. You can depend. If there's a crisis, you cannot depend on a Muslim. You cannot depend on a Korean. You cannot depend on a Mexican. And if their religion, TM religion, you're ass out. Surprise! I went into this wig store right there in RTG. I've gone in there a couple of times before. I buy my ribbons and stuff there. Okay, the ribbons are on my hat. I'm wearing my hat. I go and I look at his scar, and then I decide, no, I'm not going to take it. Because I found some glasses. I want to have my glasses put in there, my lenses. Beautiful glasses. Only $9. Beautiful. It's perfect for me. No, I'm not going to be here that long. They serve the purpose. Anyway, Walmart's going to steal them. They keep on hiring blacks and Mexicans and thieves. And that's what I say. You can't put these people to work. Can you imagine if you put that building to work? They'd be fucking during break. They'd be fucking during cleaning. They'd be fucking during this and be fucking during that. No, you can't put this shit to work. It'd be like 550 South Vermont, Eric Garcetti's bullshit over there. They gonna still be the same. If they see they can make $20 or $15 to suck a dick, they're gonna suck a dick and work 8 hours and make whatever money they make. Y'all aren't gonna change. North Beach gangs are proof of that. Um, we will go. The only treat will be we'll take the 91 completely on down there. I want to see Glory fly. Just think. You call me off because I love my country. You call me crazy because I love my God. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. That Mexican hoe gotta make money for that black boy. That healthy, strong black boy. She was I think, oh, what Orville does, what David does. And he has no shame, and those Mexicans have no shame. I hate to say it, but I'm going to say about this Korean store. You know, in Nordstrom's, I've been followed. Macy's, Magnum, I've been followed. Ralph's on 3rd and Vermont. I've been followed and walked hate crimes. On Walgreens, Dr. Oz's Kathy Lee. Dr. Oz is hurting the homeless and also trans women. Pet boys. AutoZone. Good Samaritan. Hollywood Presbyterian. UCLA. USC. LGBTQ. They had their parade yesterday. Orville should have gone. Taking that little Korean hole in Eldon. Maybe even her mother made it a family affair. What you do to me, you've been doing for a very long time. Our religion wouldn't be talking about it. How do you say you pray when you do the things you do? Orville was angry. I caught him yesterday. Orville's a liar. Orville, he's your tickle, not mine. I should be in senior housing. Fuck Ramona senior housing. I should be put in Los Angeles, where I will be safe, where I can pray in privacy. Because prayer scares you. Look what Grace did to Koreatown. Oh my God. Bullies 27 times. Friends of Orville 27 times. Cops. And I'm nobody. Cops making good money. I think you motherfuckers make good money, but I think you don't make enough. No, you don't make enough. Yesterday on the 91, this sheriff was stopped in the middle of a freeway. The dumbass Mexican. Oh my God, between you Mexican Korean, I don't see how the hell you get your licenses. This poor man, this sheriff, had to get, y'all drive 80 miles an hour, you motherfuckers. What's your rush to get to hell? Orwell was screaming and hollering. This is nature, you know. Orwell is very angry, I go with him, because he would be able to be open. By now he would already be fucking that black SUV. No, they haven't fucked yet. But they was there. It was gonna happen. If I wasn't there, they'd be shooting up drugs and doing all this shit. Ain't it something? In order for Orville to be human, he must be with me. And we cannot be. I should be in senior housing in Los Angeles. But it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You know how hard it was for me to say. I've said it once before when I seen the demon, devil, and baby. I've never seen the devil. My uncle Felix Ochoa in Palacios, Texas, saw the devil. He saw the devil. He was a bad man. Very bad man. He was on one of his drugs getting ready to go home, and he used to beat up Anne. She was a wonderful woman. Wonderful woman. Anyway, he was drunk. He was walking home. Palacios is a safe community, or it was. I don't know now. You can walk it now, not like here. The whores come out at night. The baggies and stuff. Anyway, he was walking home. And he saw this little dark, it started to dark shadow in front of him. And being the bully he is, he tried to kick it. Uncle Felix tried to kick it. He sure enough did. Guess what happened? The little thing got bigger. And Uncle Felix, being the drunk and the mean person he was, because he changed. Uncle Felix became the salt. He still drank, but he became the salt. He was a very nice man, very good man. He had a few opinions about me, which were wrong. But anyway, as he continued, he got angry because he couldn't reach the little thing. And it was growing bigger and bigger. And as it got bigger, Uncle Felix noticed it had horns. He saw the devil. He remembered his more thing. Right. He covered his head, his eyes like that. I wasn't there. I was there. I know what happened. I heard the story often enough. It's a small town of 5,000, controlled by white people. They're all in hell. The young was waiting to get there. Anyway, he walked, covered. His eyes were covered with his elbow. He walked, and guess where he ended up? Where do you think Uncle Felix Ochoa, my father's uncle, ended up? In front of the Catholic Church. The devil had gone back to hell. Well, not really. Just out in the neighborhood to the GG Bank or the Hilltop or Angie Sexton's Bordello. Anyway, I know I'm jumping back and forth. It's just so much. It's just so much. The Korean woman said I stole. I was stunned. Here I had put back one item because I was going to take another. And she said, I stole. It's like Los Amigos. That Mexican woman there. Oh my God. Oh. She stole. But I had stolen. I looked at her. I said, this is on my hat. Koreans are like Mexicans. They don't learn English unless they must. They learn must. But they are very intelligent. When they put an effort in E, they can speak any language. Any language. Well, anyway, I looked at her and here I was arguing with this dumbass bitch over something I knew I didn't take. Do not enter a Korean store with an item they may be carrying because they're going to say you stole it. I was stunned. First, this Korean mother with this Korean whore here in Elton. I turned around to her. I do not steal. I stole once because I was going into a diabetic coma and behavioral health didn't give me time to put the money in when I got my money. I gave that woman that and I told her to go to hell. I don't go to Three Amigos or Cinco Amigos either. These little people, they ain't got shit. None of them have shit like horrible. They're like this motherfucking devil in there. They don't have shit. God, 44. Sorry. They don't have shit. And yet they have put on airs. Every time I go to Five Amigos, I take my own bag. Because everybody do. I have a bag here with me. I'm paying from here. I took out the cash from the ATM so you wouldn't have to use the debit card. I'm paying here. The bag is here. It's heavy shit. Anyway, I tell her to put it in the bag for me. I am the customer. There is no lie. Cinco Amigos don't have no business. Just like that Korean store ain't got no business. Can you imagine? I have black pimps, gang members, peddling their shit. I have Orville cursing me out, doing his shit. Now, that store, because I do not return, if I don't return to a store where my own people here on Pico, I will never, I've always done that. I did not return to Nordstrom's, though I did go to the rack. Look, we will not cut the nose. It's still attached and I like it. Despite my face, you know what I'm saying, right? You're so dumb. Anyway, I asked the woman, she said, no, you must come around. You must come around and get it from this side to her left. Cinco Amigos, you goddamn motherfucker, not even you were the last store in the USA of America. But I go there. And now that Korean wig shop, kiss my goddamn ass. If they stealing that much shit from you, and you're ready to jump on everybody, fuck you. Like I told you, go to hell. I'm tired of places like Pet Boys, like AutoZone on Pico and Vermont and Hoover, Washington. I'm tired of places like A1 Repair on Venice and Westmoreland. Orville's whores pissed in jars and poured it out there. That's Mexican for you. And I'm the nasty one. There's this one nasty Mexican up there yesterday was passing my call so much it was unreal. Orville even said, I gotta pay for that. I would have to pay for that. That's not free. The free shit is in Los Angeles. I'm gonna have surgery in January, in June, July 1st, and my Medi-Cal is still fucked up. My Medi-Cal is still fucked up. President Hussein Obama, what the fuck you gonna do about it? I know y'all are listening. I hope I had one of them millions in there that you NSA. President Obama, I took up for you again yesterday. I don't blame the white people for the way they feel about you, boy. Look at all this shit. It's not your fault. You know it's not your fault. And you're never going to get a law passed with them goddamn Republicans. It's not your fault, son. But Jesus Christ, President Obama, where you can help, you should help. Eric Holder needs to close down the dispensaries in California. All of them. They don't give a fuck about us. Just like you do. You know, our person. At 62, I have to take the concrete when I see her call. Because I don't know what they're going to do. They've already done home training in conspiracy. President Obama, I believe, I have to check, but I believe the IRS is garnishing my my entitlement check, which is not taxable. I will explain again, but I know you've been busy. God, you've been busy, boy. Nothing you do is good enough for these motherfuckers. Take it from someone that knows. Every good is repaid with a bad. Take it from someone that knows. President Obama, they're garnishing my entitlement check. Bridget Patricia Sheridan of the Sheridan Apartments and James Sheridan Jr. Their employees did not pay taxes for over 21 years. I was stunned. It is my fault that Orwell filed his taxes, but it is not my fault that Orwell spends $750 a month on weed. Though he calls this is my fault and has called me a crackhead. He stopped that. It's kind of hard when his crackheads and his whores follow him. So Vice President Obama, 21 years. They have Esquire, they have the money, they have the coin to take care of the shit. What will you do as my president? I will hate crimes. What will you do as my president? I should be in senior housing. President Hussein Obama. They took me off the list of HUD in Los Angeles many times. As Menlo Projects housing is handed to those unworthy of citizenship or grace of God. President Hussein Obama, Pat is homeless. She's losing her mind completely. Orwell wants that for me. President Hussein Obama, you will not help me in this, I know, because my family did not help me. The agencies meant to protect me did not help me. The cream of O to do, ahoy farm. There is no, ahoy is no. Domestic violence is bullshit. You're giving money to Moss Courthouse. I saw it, I was there. A white, silly white girl came in. You should have seen. And I liked her, Mommy. She was Native American. She was beautiful, loyal. But they're racist, even in their I care. President Obama, I should be in senior housing. In Los Angeles, or Santa Monica, or Venice. I do not wish to be around those that have fallen. I shouldn't have to walk a second sorrow. Many problems, President Obama. Many problems. My Medicare has been cut off. I have surgery. They pay the premiums for Anthem Blue Cross. Do you understand? Mr. President, Anthem Blue Cross will disenroll with me. I reached out to Diane Feinstein, to Barbara Bax. I reached out to Excelsior 7. To this day, none have replied. Now, Mr. President, I'm going to Artesian, North Longview. A very beautiful community, and I know you know it because I have read. Well, you're very proud of their program. I am too. I have acquaintances that are getting involved in the neighborhood. They're having problems. They need solar lighting. They need solar lighting. To charge disparity $1,000 for every time they use those lights in the evening is bullshit. It's bullshit. Doesn't make sense. I see everything too well. Suppose you, without knowing, are perpetuating a harm to disparity American norm. Mr. President, we as Americans, before you were a tickle and your daddy's audacity and your mother's blessing, the thought of your mother's. White America taught the Hispanics how to hate. I know, I was there. I saw it in the classroom in Pulaski, Texas. You can't teach a child and treat them like that and not expect when they grow up to tell their children about it. That's the way stories are passed from the old to the young, the stupid, the dumb. Anyway, in Los Angeles, there is a crime in equal opportunity. All know it. All are aware of it because they speak of it as if though it is normal. S&A Recycle does not hire blacks or whites because they are lazy. This from a supervisor, a yard boss. Pep Boys would not sell us tires. They left the lugs loose. Do I lie, Mr. President? Do you have your Snowden to see my technology? Your technology to see if I'm saying the truth. They left the lugs loose. They hurt the spare tire. We don't have a spare tire right now. We're poor, Mr. President. Or at least I am. Orville don't care. They steal metal from us and Orville makes excuses for them. AutoZone, again, most hard. Rails on 3rd and Vermont, they're not changing, they're accommodating when I'm there. They still continue, they have this Mexican Zimmerman that's very loud. Him and the blonde Anna, she called me a man. I should be bowing finger with Mr. President. I bow to no audacity. I kiss the butt of no lie and bullshit or thought of war. Surprise Sprouts in Vermont. They have a manager named Norma. They need to get rid of her. They get rid of her. At least you'll never get rid of the culture of what is Hispanic and Mexican in hate. You just won't. You can't teach. You can't go back. You can never go back. You never can. So we're stuck with this. What are we going to do? Well, we could sit down like adults and talk about it, and you could say, well, you have this many Mexicans working. You're going to have this many whites working. You're going to have this many blacks working. How many blacks worked in a $22 million project? How many? And this is the norm. Yet the blacks are out there peddling the Mexicans. Whoa, God, what a vicious cycle. I harm you, you harm me, I harm them, we harm. It's like horrible. Everything he does. And he, in his mind, Oracle does no wrong. We can't even go to the laundry. We're in Los Angeles. This is his neighborhood. That's why I said I would like to move Koreatown. No, Koreatown. Chinatown. Or Little Tokyo. Or Venice. I like Senior Ramona housing, I do. They have 2 computer rooms. Pat is out here on Hoover dealing with these goddamn evil Mexicans. And y'all got 2 computer rooms. Which probably overflushed in both of them. 2 computer rooms. President Obama, the logic, the common sense is not there. Perhaps no computer rooms, no swimming pool, and maybe another senior housing where it is for seniors. President Obama, $22 million. How many blacks work there? How many whites? President Obama is not right. It's not right. Orville has paid his debt and has many white and black people. President Hussein Obama on Wilshire, near the law school, near the Korean newspaper, is your brother, a black man. His leg is gangrene. I can smell it. The mall is over here. No, the mall is over here. He turned to go to Birch. On the left, on the right hand side is 2 Korean. I think one is the newspaper. And then you walk down, and there is a black man in his wheelchair. He's on the concrete. I made Orville stop. It was Friday. Today is Tuesday. His legs. Obamacare is the best thing that could have ever happened to us. But we have people like Dr. David Kohlberg, Cedars director of plastic surgery. We have doctors like John Kowalski, Good Samaritan, and Kim Lee, who murdered. We have doctors like David Ginsburg, professor of medicine, who murdered. We have doctors like Virginia Russell, who murdered patients. We have doctors like Stephen Bryden, who murdered patients, ran about. We have places like UCLA. I've seen them toss out a homeless person. They would not. I don't know how you're gonna fix this mess, sir. You gotta fix everything, but you can't. You can't. And Mexicans aren't good workers. Go to Ramona Housing, touch any place where they have painted. Touch the door. The motherfuckers walk to Bridget Sheridan. Miss Sheridan hires Mexicans to do her painting because they can do it like that. Really quick. Over the mold, over the mildew, over the dirt, over the scum, over the crumb, over everything. That's the kind of Mexicans they got right now painting up there. Touch the doors. They painted over dirt. But the painters are owned by a white company. President Hussein Obama. My Social Security is being garnered because Orwell refused to pay the money when he had the money, and I am blamed for this. I cannot control his perversions. I cannot control his need for more than is sustainable. How in the hell can I make him pay a bill? I prepare for surgery. This is the 4th time this motherfucker has stopped his surgery. It will not be stopped. I will not pay rent on the 1st. On the 1st, I will pay the $800. And President Hussein Obama. Obamacare is for those willing to fight. People like Metro, I heard from having. I heard. Right now. And this is a gift of Jews to Gentile Jews. It's like a family to me. That's another thing. The Holocaust did happen. You ignorant motherfuckers. God dang it, I tell you, I will never die. Because first you walk in a fourth sorrow, you toss God away. Then the God you brought in bids your normal. President Hussein Obama. On Wilshire, near the mall, between the mall and that monstrosity that you paid for, you made us pay for on Vermont and Wilshire. You come up, you'll see that historical building where they got the law school. You turn right. On the left-hand side is a black man with a wheelchair. His leg is gangrene. I know. I'm a faggot. I'm a punk. I'm a myth. I know. Death. I have predicted death 3 times. That man is dying. He already don't have no leg. I need to close up this already. 109. You can't be brief. There's so much to talk about. I need to get mobile. I don't know what's going to happen. I need to get into senior housing quick. I am in All my time is surviving the madness of David. David is a very mean son of a bitch. All you have to do is follow us, and I guarantee if you wait a couple of minutes, Orville will call me a crazy bitch as he's looking some hole. Orville will curse me out as he's looking at some faggot. President Obama, I've tried everything to know about him. Help me. You don't have to write me a letter. You don't even have to send a greeting. What I want in salutations is a nice apartment for me to live alone without this motherfucker. Orville is a mean man. His dumbness is equal and parallel to his perversions. Help me get into senior housing. A computer room would be nice. I wouldn't have to buy a computer. And if they made a meal from time to time, that would be greatly appreciated. I want a nice apartment where I can pray, for Momo can come and visit me, for fragrance can fill my room, where a man will walk around in his underwear so the neighbors can see him, where a man won't sneak out to pluck a whore or a faggot, where a man won't touch me. Sometimes I feel like I will be married, and sometimes it's too late. I had Victor, I had Douglas, I had Edgar, I had James. I had some beautiful memories. Men that have loved me. This this motherfucking cocksucker, pussy eating bitch, I hate him. 'Cause he will wake up this morning like he did on that morning when we did laundry. I will stay here till 3rd and I will pay my surgery. Orville will not have the money for the rent as he didn't before. Nothing I can do. Nothing I can do. I'm gonna try my best. I go with him back today because I know now what's going. I knew then what's going on. Without me there, Orville will fuck up again, and he will. He's just horrible. Not to me that he shouldn't be working. He's got such a short time to get his full benefit. And Orville is stupid. He will be harvested for that entitlement check. All this trouble we went through to get him his credits. David is stupid. He will be harvested. He will be like his Uncle Albert and his grandfathers. He will be kept not in a basement, but in a closet or a room. He will sleep like he slept when I found him in trash. Right now, the house is a mess. It's hard. I am not well. And when I flow like this, Orville doesn't let me use the restroom because he's busy. Orville has a lot of false pride. Orville's ashamed of me, yet he's not ashamed of what he does. I try to find a vow that can approach the subject of I cannot change him. Yet I cannot get away. You want to put me in a domestic violence chapter. Put your motherfucking mother-in-law. You want to put me in the CISA. Put your daughter there. No. Put your son there. You go live there. Nothing I can say will change anything. Orville will get up and be his normal self, scratching his nasty balls. God damn it, I see another man scratching his nuts. There's this one guy that lives in that building, he's always wearing shorts. He's always scratching his balls. I know that is bacteria. It could be a virus or two. But the thing is, many of you need to scratch so bad, stay indoors. Well, that is your normal. Little girls fuck Orville and they don't mind his scratching. Mexicans fucking, black fucking, white fucking. They don't mind the scratch. I went to, it's hard to end. How to end something that cannot be ended. My Medi-Cal has been cut off for no reason at all other than me. My wages, my entitlement check is being garnished because Orville can't pay his bills. I'm living with a man that no one wants to live with. Just fuck or use. We passed this place on Rampart and Orville says, I live there. Very nice building. And I asked him, with who? It is not my fault that Orville, because he will. Not my fault. It's not my fault. He will be homeless. He will be without a truck. He will be without anything. And that's his free will. Orville, David, whatever the fuck he wants to call himself. I'm the one that called him Orville. That's his name. His whole mother fucked his father's best friend. Had the same name as this dumb shit. They took his name from him and called him David. How deep is the hole? How deep is the hole? But it's hard. It's very hard. I'm looking forward to the 91. I'm not looking forward to it. I love our team. The children have been coming up. Gomer, oh, this man is... Wow. Oh, real quick. Stephen Cooper, the CEO of True Blue of Tacoma, Washington, Incorporated, the 1576 labor rating, has finally started doing what they said last year they were going to do. They were doing. Or it's not necessary for us to go into 1576 labor rating and see those whores. Well, not all of them, because Perlita's, I love her dearly. And the one by Lechetta that's with child, I want to send her a book. I told her not to buy it. I got to buy the book. Orville trying to save him. Oh. Anyway, I'm going to buy the book. Well, see, it's not necessary for us to go in. They sent the ticket to the vendor. The vendor fills it out and sends it back. Finally, they're doing it. So this means Orville's not going to have these Mexican whores jumping all over him. But I do like that $3.99 gas. I don't give a... Hey, baby. Hey, Mexicans. Line up, baby. I don't give a fuck. I'm still going to get my $3.99. This motherfucker will fuck you, the brothers. It don't matter. They're peddling their children in America a world power. A world power. Well, anyway, I know Jordan lies. I know they're liars. I've seen their product. I've seen their word. Anyway, Jordan says he hasn't gotten paid in 2 weeks. We already did that with James Bridges Sheridan. That fucking bitch fucking with his pay. We're poor. I want you motherfuckers to say that. We're poor. And we don't go to HEAT. We don't go to government program. I can barely keep the things I have. And that's already been taken as I prepare for surgery. David will get paid on Friday. And if we don't have to go to that whorehouse over there. God, like last week, they had an old Mexican. David about freed. Old Mexican. I'm tired. I can't do nothing. Every day I think God forgive me. I'm ready. Who knows? Maybe the surgery, these Jews will murder me. They'll do a Hitler on me. I don't trust them. I want the surgery to be done while I'm awake. If they say they're going to do it under anesthesia, that's full of bullshit. You can do a saddle on me, you're going to do a saddle on me. If I die, I want to be awake. Because you motherfuckers lie, you cheat, you worse than Hitler. Anyway, we got that to be worried about. He'll be talking about that. Because, we are getting paid Friday. I put too much into this. Like I told Leviticus, do you think I want to be here with this motherfucker? You think I want to be here with him? Y'all bringing in whores, drugs, and shit. You think I want to be here with him? If he don't pick it up there in Long Beach on the way home, he'll pick it up on Imperial Highway. If not on Imperial Highway, he'll pick it up on Firestone. If not on Firestone, he'll pick it up on Hoover or Adams. If not there, he'll pick it up on, up there on Westmoreland or Vermont or Venice or Washington. You do not grasp because it is normal for you. It is normal for you. What Orville does to me is normal for you. That black men, because they are men, they're boys, bring in Mexicans, blacks, whites, greens, yellows, to harm. That is your norm. That police protective, they have surveillance. They do, they're lying. There is no surveillance for Ramona Park. Because if there is surveillance, then the cause and the leadership know that. Y'all be blessed. It's already been an hour and 25 minutes. It's going to take forever. I got to get Gomer up pretty soon.